Legendary souls. My name is Joff and I assist people raise their vibration. All right, this one here is a big hack. It's a big one. Prepare yourself. You probably already know the title. I don't. I'll get it out. Whatever it's meant to be, the attractive title, because this is an attractive video. This video here, I'd like you to share it with people that you know that have any sort of experiences with this. And this is about, it's a beautiful hack that's gonna assist in a beautiful sleep every night. Yes, and I've got personal experience where I remember I had issues with my stomach, and it was an interesting time. But you know what? It was a beautiful time because I learned a lot about my body. I learned a lot about me. It was a gift. And in that interesting time, my sleeping was quite interesting. Sometimes I was only sleeping for 2 hours in a night. It was very interesting. Anyway, I'll spare you those details, but what I will do is I will give you the hack that assisted me to figure out how to go from 2 hours to 3 hours to 4 hours to back to normal, which was, and everyone's got a different, you've got to get 8 hours of sleep. Look, I don't know about that. Everyone is a unique being. We are all unique. So if it's 6 hours or 7 hours, whatever you feel, 8 hours, whatever, I don't care. It's your life. But, always do your feel. Do what your body feels. No one should be telling you what to do. And you do what you feel, as I always share. Anyway, this hack, let's get straight into it. So basically, this hack here is, all right, so if you have a nice bit of tea before bed, that's not a bad idea if you want to do that, but you don't need that. When I learned this, I was just drinking pure water, just filtered water. Filtered water is a great idea. It's clean, it's beautiful, it's glorious. So I'll be drinking my my water. So for example, if I'm going to bed at 10:30, I'll be drinking my water up until about maybe 9:45, so maybe 45 minutes before bed to even half an hour before bed. It doesn't really matter. So what I would do is I just go about my day and I'd really start to focus on my breath for the last hour before bed. That's when I start to slow down with drinking, is when I really start to focus on my breath. You're gonna get the best night's sleep. This is gonna raise your vibration because you're gonna get amazing sleep. Because in the dream world, we get to really replenish and rejuvenate and recharge, so we can come back for the next day pumped up, ready to rock and roll. Beautiful bedtime hack, this one here. So yes, an hour before bed, start to consciously breathe. Start to be with yourself. Start to really, okay, I'm gonna limit my phone time. I'm gonna limit the screen time of anything else, and really start to focus on your sleep. So you can even set some intentions at that point. I don't usually do this, but I just heavily suggest to start to slow down and to really, start to breathe. And it gets better, this hack. It gets much better, actually. So anyway, say for example, we're aiming for a 10:30 bedtime slot. We're gonna slot right into bed at about 10:30. So we've been breathing, and that's the thing with the breath. You can do whatever you want. Just be conscious with it. You can check out all my other videos. I've got alternate nostril breathing, deep belly breathing. There's heaps of breathwork techniques. At the end of the day, just a nice, calm, slow breath, just really prepping yourself for a beautiful sleep. And even set that intention of having a beautiful sleep. It's so simple. This experience, it's actually very simple. Anyway, without further ado, this is the depth of it. So 10:30 bedtime, I'm gonna jump in bed. It's 10:30, and I'm gonna breathe. So now it's focused breathing. So now with this focused breath, it's again, do whatever breath work you feel. Just lie down in bed and just even in through your nose, out through your nose. Just nice and slowly, just even if it's in through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Even if it's out through your mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. When I learned this, I was strictly doing this in through my mouth and out through my mouth, but I've learned better ways to breathe since then. So, but again, everyone's different. You do whatever you feel. But if you can pull that off for 10 minutes before bed, what that will do is that will calm your nervous system down. It's like a mini meditation, even though a lot of people are very interesting with that word, but not everyone. It's a beautiful word. Meditation's a gift. Anyway, 10 minutes of focused breathing If you do that for even 5 minutes, this is the best part of this hack. We haven't even got to it yet, would you believe it? The best part of this hack is after the 10 minutes, say at 10:40, you don't have to be so structured with it, by the way. Do whatever you want. Maybe you can go 15 minutes or 20 minutes of breathing. And then all of a sudden, after that 15 or 10 minutes, that's the suggestion with this one, this beautiful structure, is after 10 minutes, get up and go and take a pee. And then hop back in bed, do a little bit of breathing, and you should be sweet. Because you're gonna eliminate that up to go for a pee break, which a lot of people seem to do. I speak to a lot of people. And yes, so there's the hack. There's the hack. So shall I break the hack down for you? Yeah, I will. So basically, all right. So before bed, an hour before bed, start to slow down, start to wind down, less screen time, less distractions. And 45 minutes to half an hour before bed, have your water, but start to slow down on the water intake as well. And then when you hop into bed, do some breathing for 10 minutes of conscious breathing. Get up, go and take a pee, pop back in bed, do a little bit more breathing, and have a beautiful sleep. And see, you go. If you're gonna give it one attempt, and if it doesn't work perfectly, as some people are like, oh, it did good, but it wasn't the best, go again, give it a go. And the reason I'm sharing this is for you to share it with someone else. I actually shared this technique with my dad, and my sister overheard it. I didn't tell her, she was in the other room, and she's like, Joff, that technique, wow. And I'm like, wow, I didn't even tell you. You heard it. You heard it through the through the other room, and it was meant to be there for you. And I'm sharing this a lot more, and I'm glad that I get to share this beautiful message with you legends out there. So yes, a beautiful bedtime technique to get the best night's sleep. Breathing is a gift, ladies and gentlemen. Breathing is an absolute gift. In any moments that you're in a fast pace, the breath is an ally, an amazing ally. What I'll do is I'll link in a few other of the videos or podcasts into this description down below. I've got a lot of breathing videos. I've got a breathing course. I don't even know how much it is these days. I've made it cheaper and cheaper just to get more people to do it. But I'll whack 50% off it if someone wants to do a bit of a breathing course, whatever it is at the point of doing it. But at the same time, I've got a lot of free videos that are up in the YouTube channel and on the podcast. The power of the breath, learning, even just doing your own research. You don't have to do my research. I've experimented a lot with the breath, and I just heavily suggest to feel into the power of the breath, because it's actually one of the most powerful tools that can raise your vibration, that can get you into the frequency and the energy that you want to live your experience. And any hardship or tough times, the breath is the biggest ally. You can have people around you, all that kind of stuff, that's fine. The breath is your ally because it takes you back to you. Why are you going through that hardship and that experience? And that's the ticket. Through the power of the breath, you can focus in on you and be like, okay, this is what I've got to learn from this so that this doesn't happen again. Yes, the power of the breath. It's a gift. It's a gift to us all. Just tap into it and share it. Share the power of the breath with those around you, because those around you, unfortunately, it's interesting. We don't get taught to breathe, especially in a Western culture. In other cultures, I don't live there. I live in a Western culture, and I know Western culture like back of my hand. And yeah, a beautiful video here, a beautiful video to share with you legends out there. If you did enjoy this video, please share it with someone you feel it may benefit. If you did enjoy the technique, just share the technique. You know what I mean? Hey, share my channel. Why not? I've got good stuff on here. But at the same time, just do your own research, share your own stuff. Hey, that's what it's all about. Just evolution, enjoying and living. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. And yes, the power of the breath before bed will give you the best night's sleep. It'll give you the sleep of all sleeps, and it's only going to get better in time. It's only going to get better. Like my sleeps now it's like I've got this hack up my sleeve, so I just experiment more and more. This is the most simple hack. If If you guys want to, to amp it up, let me know in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Even though I got a shit ton of videos. Check them out. Anyway, with an open mind and an open heart, anything is possible. Peace and love to you all.